Hey guys, it's Kage. Yeah, I actually do have a voice. I'm not really that big a fan of it, but it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to if I really want to establish myself as a YouTuber. With that being said, I'm actually really excited for this video. I've kind of been in the background meticulously planning how I want my channel to look, how I want my videos to look, and this is going to be the first video where I attempt to put all that in action. So without holding up the video too much longer, let's actually take a look at our very first statue. So today we're going to be looking at the 1/7 scale Battle Damaged Pain statue from CW Studios' Battle Damaged Akatsuki series. And even though the statue is pretty small being a 1/7 scale, they did manage to cram a whole lot of detail into it. So let's take a look. Alright, first up we're going to have the base. It is pretty small, but they did put a lot of really cool features in it. I absolutely love the clear resin of the water. I love the dripping water from the pipe. And of course, on the bottom of it, we're going to have that portrait of Pain that shows our edition number, which is 171 of 388. Next up, we're going to take a look at the second piece of the base, which is a busted out pipe. Now, like I said, this base isn't very big. And like I'm sure most guys have heard, it's not about the size of something, it's how you use it. And I think the level of detail they managed to achieve with such a small base is outstanding. Next up, we got the emo god himself, Pain. Now, I think this might be one of the best Pains I've seen. Just look at the detail in his Rinnegan, the cuts and bruises on his chest. Look at his beat up and tattered Akatsuki cloak. They did so much with this character. And like Sahara from Kaiji, spoiler alert, I'm absolutely blown away. And after we get done looking at the beefy boy, you will notice he connects to the base via a little metal rod in his foot. So let's get him in place and look at the rest of the statue. To my surprise, the statue actually came with two additional pains. The first one being the humidity where I live actually warped Pain's leg to where I couldn't get him to fit properly in the base. The second one was this little pipe piece that I just couldn't for the life of me find a place for. So eventually I just gave up and told it to take a hike. Next up, we're going to have one of two interchangeable arms. Now this one will be holding an item that we will see later, but just look at how clear you can see the print on the Akatsuki ring. I don't know how CW managed to make something that small so legible, but it just shows they're always on top of their game. And the item he will be holding is a black receiver. Now these are a trademark of Rinnegan users who can actually generate them from their body. Now this one has seen battle judging from the blood on it. I'm not sure whose it is, but it is a nice little bit of extra detail. And once you have the pipe, all you have to do is slide it up into his palm like so, and he's good to go. Next up, we have his second arm. This hand is in an open position, presumably so he can use Shinra Tensei. And if you look closely, you'll see the exact same crazy detailing in this ring, just like in the other arm. I didn't notice this until I was editing. This is the exact same stance Pain took in his last attack against Naruto, right before he got beat. And I thought that would be really cool to mention. Next up, we got my favorite part of this statue. They're actually doing it for every Akatsuki member, where you get a chibi version of the character with the statue. Now with this one, we have the Naraka Pat's King of Hell summon for the base. And of course, we have a chibi version of Pain's Diva Path to go on top of it. I honestly cannot get enough of these chibis. You will see the other chibis when I eventually do unboxings for the other statues at some point, but take my word for it when I tell you they are always top tier. And of course, you can always display the chibi with the statue if you choose to. And if you're feeling super adventurous, you can also choose to display Pain without any hair. You know, kind of like a Danny DeVito cut sort of thing. Do what you want. I don't discriminate. But that actually is going to be it for this unboxing. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't really get any cool motion shots. I actually lost my turntable when I moved a few months back. My dad always told me I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my neck. In other words, I lose everything. But I will definitely try to find it by the time I shoot my next video so I can get some really cool shots for you guys. With that being said, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since my last upload. I've had a lot going on. I almost died in a car accident. My car's been in and out of the shop. I've been looking for a new job. Let's just say I've been super busy, and we'll end with that. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment. If you want to see more content like this in the future, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I plan on uploading every Tuesday on a set schedule, and I am super excited for the future direction of this channel. With that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.